I am sorry. Like most people, I too was convinced that Project Elite was a scam. The links to previous dodgy games were apparently there and suspicions were at an all-time high. But then they gave us pre-alpha access for a playtest, and to my surprise, it was not too bad. But is it worth playing, let alone spending your hard-earned cash on? Let's find out.
Fire in the hole!
Now, there's a video out there by Big Fry that claims to have found links between a company well known for releasing unfinished games, taking everyone's money, and abandoning the project. Now, I'm not going to say it's true, mainly because I'm way too small and broke to be sued, but I'm going to drop a link in the description to Big Fry's video, and I recommend that you go check it out so you get a bit of a feel for why so many people were skeptical about this game. Now, Project Elite claims to be a hardcore tactical extraction shooter. After watching some videos and reading their Steam page, the game sounds amazing. Let's just say there's an event, and the private military teams are tasked with going in the affected zone to gather intels and artifacts. Strange anomalies appear and the zone begins to change, where you are faced with hostile anomalies and other PMC groups. So loot up, try survive and extract, the usual gist, and it almost sounds like Grey Zone Warfare meets Stalker. Now I could go on forever about features in this game, but I'd rather not waste any more of your time when you can just go read the Steam bio. I'd rather show you what's up. So enough rambling, let's dive into the graphics. Graphics were okay. Character graphics and weapon graphics I'd say were above average. AI and environment fell a little bit short, I feel. But in saying that, it is pre-alpha, so I'm not going to bash that too much. Now, probably the biggest part was how was the gameplay? Well, it was actually better than I expected it would be. Maybe because I was convinced it was a scam game, so it exceeded my expectations. I've played for about 4 hours now, and what can I say? I'm actually having a bit of fun with this game. While I feel it has some way to go, I definitely see a lot of potential in the game. They have a good system that they can build on, and they're implementing some pretty cool things like moving attachments along the rails, which we've seen in games like Ground Branch, and the in-game weapon customization is pretty cool. But one of my favorite parts of this game is for those of you who don't like people. You can hire AI PMCs to join your group and assist you with the mission. So no longer do you have to rat solo like you did in Tarkov. But there's a catch. In this pre-alpha, they are fucking terrible. You would be better off alone. But the idea's there, and I think it could be one of those things that sets this game apart. Speaking of AI, it's a hot topic among any game these days as the cheating in game gets worse and more people tend to gravitate towards the PvE aspect. So how are the AI in Elite? AI tend to be inconsistent. At times you might empty an entire magazine into them without effect, while other times a single round will bring them down like a sack of potatoes. The difficulty level is equally erratic. They might stand passively, allowing you almost to stab them to death, or they could headshot you from across the map. The outcome is very unpredictable. However, credit where credit is due, the rapid improvement was cool. The first time I played it, the AI was completely broken, but within 12 hours, a patch was issued that significantly balanced the gameplay. Now onto animations, it's just not fair on the devs to bash animations in a build this early, but I still would if they forced people to pay to play this build. However, it was free, so I'll go easy. The animations need a lot of work, from ADS to being absent of animations for basically everything. For example, from healing interactions to interacting with the environment like opening doors. It's just not there. But once again, I'm sure they're working on this. Touching on audio, as far as immersion, it was okay. The ambient sound stood out, was really good. Character sounds were satisfactory, but where it all fell down was weapon sounds. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it was just lacking. Now moving on to the final thoughts, and if you should waste your money. This is a tough one because in its current state, I definitely wouldn't pay for it at all. But it is a pre-alpha stress test, and I must say it was impressive for this early in development. $25 will get you playing the closed beta in Q2, and to that, I would say, yes, it's worth it, only if they continue to improve this game. My biggest concern, although it is decent pre-alpha build, the reputation of releasing a build, getting money, and abandoning it has not been disproved, and the only thing that will ease my mind is following its journey and seeing the progress. So fingers crossed for a legitimate contender in the tactical extraction genre. If you enjoyed this fast, no bullshit breakdown, then take your safety off and click that like button. Don't forget to check out one of the other tactical shooters that I've dived into. I'll throw them up on the screen now. I'm Timmy Tenders, stay tactical, and I'll see you in the next one.